Morning, lovely people. It's a beautiful Sunday morning here. It's a bit breezy and cool, but the sun is beautiful. I've escaped to my greenhouse where it's a bit more peaceful and warm and cozy, and I love it here now. Now, I've discovered the mulberry tree, but in so much more than just the mulberries. Obviously, we all know about the black staining delicious fruit that we ate as children by in copious amounts and made jam from, and um, basically generally enjoyed, or fed the leaves to our silkworms. Apparently it's really good food for reptiles as well. If you've got reptiles inside, like lizards, etc., pets, they love a mulberry leaf. But I've also recently discovered, and there isn't a huge amount of information on this. None of my herb books had much information on the mulberry leaf side of things. But it's been used for over 2,000 years in medicine, all the way across Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. Now, obviously, we know about China and the silkworms and the silk that they make, etc. But mulberry leaves are actually incredibly healthy for you. They have something called the short version is DNJ. The long version is deoxynigeromycin. I think I pronounced that correctly. But this blocks enzymes that are responsible for breaking carbs into glucose. So basically it stops the sugar spike in your blood after meals, and they reckon it stops it by up to 44%. And it has traditionally been used in medicine for thousands of years to help control blood glucose. So when I don't know, like this is basil and that's lemon balm and that's gotu kola. I'm going to do a video on gotu kola because it's an incredible little herb. But when you look at most herbs, you've generally got the anti-inflammatory, the sometimes anti-parasitic, the antibacterial, the high vitamins, calcium, phosphorus, potassium, zinc, all those sort of things. They generally, most of them have these properties. Not many of the ones that I've come across have this property about helping control the blood glucose, which I found very interesting because everyone's all about the insulin resistance that people have these days, probably due to the fact that every single thing that we buy in the shops is now copiously packed with sugar, and our bodies are responding to that by becoming this morning my tongue is just not working very well. Insulin resistance, which is making us fat, which is a real problem these days. So yes, mulberry leaves, you could dry them and make a tea out of them. You can go to the plant and eat 3 or 4 leaves. You can put them in your stews and your salads. The younger leaves are delicious, and they are available far more often than just the mulberry. Now obviously the mulberry is very good for you as well, the fruit I mean, whether it's the white one or the black one. The white one is a new discovery for me. I've just planted one, so we will see what that tastes like when it starts to fruit. But yes, so the mulberry leaves also, apart from the blood side of things, it also has rutin, which disrupts the parasites environment. And I think people are starting to discover that parasites are probably a major cause to chronic illnesses these days. And a lot of us are very overloaded with parasites. So that's a good thing. Quercetin, after COVID, most of us would probably know that word. Flavonoids, which decrease inflammation. They strengthen blood vessel walls. They also have chlorogenic acid, which is another active compound that decreases your LDL cholesterol. So blood sugar, cholesterol, helps liver detox, decreases oxidative stress, and then you go into the things that a lot of these plants and herbs do with the antioxidants, high vitamin C, zinc, calcium, iron, potassium, etc. So really, really good, guys. Don't waste the leaves. Make the most of them. You've got them. Most of us have a mulberry tree in our gardens. Just start eating a few leaves. They're not unpalatable. They quite enjoyable, I think. Like, just it's like lettuce, fairly flavorless. So yeah, the whole plant is really usable. Bark, leaves, berries, which we all know, but it's the leaves that we're missing out on. So give it a go. Let me know what you think. Next time I'm going to do that little thing there. These little round disc-like leaves. It's gotu kola, and it's a very underrated, underknown herb that is quite incredible. You just eat it just like that. Yum.